Hey guys, welcome to week 132 or 131 here on the Real DVD Watchers. On Wednesdays, it's me, Tom. Sorry, Thursdays. The movie I've chosen to review today is a David Lynch film, and David Lynch and I have an interesting relationship where I hate most of his movies, but sometimes he knocks it out of the park. But this one, actually, I was mildly surprised. It is a movie from 1990. It is Wild at Heart, starring Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern. Basically, what's going on in this one, it's about these two young lovers named Sailor, played by Nicolas Cage, and Lula, played by Laura Dern. You know, they are like the savagely in love couple, you know, it's just starting out, it's fresh and it's fun. But the thing is, though, is that Lula's mother is trying to keep them apart, and so she hires this contract killer to, to take out Sailor for reasons I don't want to get into because I don't want to wreck the movie for you, but anyways, he goes to kill Sailor, and Sailor accidentally ends up killing him in self-defense, so he goes to jail. And then after getting out, Sailor comes back and Lula's waiting for him, and so they go on just like this chance to get away from like Lula's mother, and just pretty much be in love and be happy. So it's all about their tale, trying to get away from Lula's mother, and Lula's mother is in pursuit. She hires contract killers, to take out Sailor, and also it's all about meeting these really strange people along the way. But really, it's just an overall, it's a love story. And that's basically the gist of Wild at Heart. This movie is very visually pleasing. I mean, just like there's always this concept of fire, and like fire for a passion of the relationship, fire as to how Lula's father died, and just basically fire in general. And for me, it's really cool to kind of see that symbolism all throughout the movie. And yet again, in this movie too, there is a lot of homages to The Wizard of Oz. And Lynch has gone on record saying that this is sort of his homage to The Wizard of Oz, but to see how these things play so delicately into it. I mean, at one point, Lula almost gets raped, and she's clicking her red shoes, and she's 3 times she's saying Sailor's name. She wants him to come back to her. So for me, seeing stuff like that is really interesting. The way how he just throws that in there, and for the acting point of view, everyone was so great. I mean, Nick Cage. He was great. Granted, this is before Nick Cage went fucking batshit crazy, but still, Nick Cage is fucking amazing in this movie. Laura Dern's really soft and sweet as this sort of hillbilly chick. But in the same hand, though, don't know why I'm going like this. I've been talking to Nick. But in the same hand, though, whenever Laura Dern's character Lula screams or is having an orgasm, it just is like the weirdest yell ever. You're not sure whether she's dying or what's going on with it. I don't know, for me, if I was David Lynch, I'd be like, can you bring that down a bit more, have it more subdued? I don't know, because for me, it felt too over the top. So, yeah. And then from there, things just start to escalate. Even more in the way of acting, like Lula's mother. The fuck plays Lula's mother? I want to say Diane Lass, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, nonetheless, so, she's just fucking good. As this big control freak of her mother. Harry Dean Sutton plays like the perfect little patsy husband too. It's just, this is just so great. And alumni from David Lynch, Isabella Rossellini is in this too as well. She plays one of Sailor's friends / one of the killers trying to get him. Willem Dafoe is really creepy in this movie. With Willem Dafoe, I find he's either pinpoint on with his creepiness or he's way over the top. But in this is just so solid, and just a slow incline with his creepiness. It's just, it's great. And those fake teeth that he wears it fits so perfectly with what's happening, But again, there's some things in this movie which kind of really bug me. Kind of like how the whole like Elvis thing to me seemed really tacky, and how he serenades Lula. Granted, this is all stuff that Nick Cage and Lynch talked about, pre-production and stuff like that. But just for me, it was just I just really didn't care, about that. For me, it seemed way too hammy, and like with the excessive girls screaming in the background. For me, like, he's not fucking Elvis. And also when he's just singing to Lula. Granted, he's doing it in a public setting, but still. For me, it's just like, you don't even know this fucking guy. Why the hell would you be screaming after him? So, yeah. Otherwise, though, like, this movie is very, very visually pleasing. I bought this on Blu-ray because it's not available in DVD format anymore here over in North America, so I had to pick up the UK Blu-ray. So it has these lovely little things right here. And yeah, pretty much I'm really glad I saw it, because as a Lynch film, it's not one of his more perplexing ones. I think I own maybe 5 Lynch films right now. So, but nonetheless, so definitely check out Wild at Heart. It's an easy one to follow. Yes, there's still weird Lynch aspects to it, which you really have to watch and sort of pay attention, or just be like, okay, it's David Lynch, whatever. But nonetheless, so this movie does have a linear path it does follow. It's not like Eraserhead where you're just like, what the fuck's happening? So yeah, Wild at Heart. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd definitely give it a 6. You know what? It's better than the average movie, but still, though, I just think it's because Lynch is just so out there in a way that just for me, it doesn't work, you know? I don't know. But yeah, Wild at Heart. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet. So guys, that is the review for this week. Thanks for everyone watching and subscribing as always. You guys rock, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.